Hello and welcome, everybody. This is Amanda Rose, your Director of Media for Archer Travel Service, and today I am so excited to welcome, for the first time, Brendan King from ClubMed Australia. How are you doing today, Brendan?
Really well, really well. Thanks, Amanda.
Thanks, we're so happy to have you. And just a reminder, everyone, if you have any questions about Club Med or any questions for Brendan during the presentation, please put them in chat and we will get those answered during Q&A at the end of the presentation. And if you'd like to re-watch this video or you joined late, you can watch the recording right here on this channel in the videos tab. And that's pretty much it. So without further ado, Brendan, I'll let you get started.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Amanda, for the nice introduction. And good morning, everyone. Just to quickly introduce myself, my name is Brendan King, and I'm part of the sales team here at ClubMed. And over, I guess, the next half an hour, we're going to dig deep into ClubMed, so you have a better understanding of what ClubMed is, who we are, ultimately, who our market is and where the opportunities lie. It's a fantastic product in the current context, and I think you'll be really excited to hear a little bit more about what we do. So let's get started. So I guess everyone, in a nutshell, for those not familiar with ClubMed, we are a premium all-inclusive resort chain with over 70 resorts across the world. And what a lot of people don't realize is that we have over 20 all-inclusive ski resorts included in our portfolio. So I guess as a real quick recap, ClubMed is a premium all-inclusive resort chain. Our positioning is 4 and 5 star. And at the heart of what we do is make family and couple holidays easy by having everything included. So as we said, premium all inclusive, what is actually included in your ClubMed package? And I'll break it down for you really, really simply. So when you're staying at ClubMed, of course, you've got your choice of accommodation through all of our resorts. Now, all your meals are included. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner are included from a selection of multiple restaurants, a minimum of 2. So we'll have your beautiful fine dining a la carte restaurant where you've got your late breakfast, lunch, and dinner, beautiful 4-course meal, matching wines. And again, this is all included. You just need to sign up on the day. On top of that, we've also got our incredible international buffet. Now, I hate using the word buffet. We are a French company, and it is a French word. How I like to refer to it as is more like interactive international food stations. So you walk into the main restaurant of Club Med and you've got your Korean section, your Japanese section, your Italian section. You'll head over to the Italian section. You're picking out the ingredients of the pasta, and it's being made fresh in front of you and plated with lovely presentation. So you've got 8 or 9 of these specialty chefs working on different cuisines from all over the world, which is fantastic. So incredible selection, variety. Real open bar, beer, wine, spirits, cocktails are included morning and night, no catch, fresh coffee, juice, tea are included in there as well. All your sports and activities. So at Club Med, we have a huge array of activities, whether it's, to get your heart, pumping fast or to slow it right down. So we've got a flying trapeze in all of our resorts, golf with lessons, tennis with lessons, sailing with lessons, snorkeling trips where they'll take you out twice a day by boat. And again, this is all included. And if you want something a little bit more relaxing, you've got your, sunrise, sunset, yoga, Pilates, meditation. So a really nice cross-section of activities there. Evening entertainment's included, of course. So every night the staff put on a variety of entertainment and activities. We also include travel insurance and also a complimentary travel insurance, and also Wi-Fi is included as well. So that's everything included from a sun perspective. When it comes to ski, for any of the skiers amongst us on the call this morning, your ski pass is also included, and your group skiing or lessons are included as well. So don't just think of the lessons for beginners, whether you're learning to ski or snowboard, and regardless of your level, even if you're quite advanced, you'll be put with people at your level, and your guide will take you to parts of the mountain no one else will see. Now, the lessons run from 9 a.m. through to 4 p.m. So essentially the entire time the mountain's open, and the idea behind it is really to put into practice what you're learning and start enjoying your ski holiday sooner. Now, one key element I haven't mentioned as yet, but is a big part of our all-inclusive package and is something that we do very well, and that's our Kids Club program. So our Kids Club program is inclusive from the ages of 4 and above right through till 17. under the age of 4, we absolutely still have the Kids Club program available. It's just a cost per day, as it's more one-on-one care with the younger children. So that's a really nice overview of everything that's included as part of our package. What I will do now is just spend a couple of minutes on each of our key destinations across the world. And these are some of our best sellers that I'm sure, are either already selling or really need to be across. Now, the first resort we're going to start with is Bintan Island. It is located a 45-minute ferry from Indonesia. So you fly to Singapore, you catch a ferry from Singapore back to Indonesia, and you arrive at this stunning, remote Indonesian jungle resort. Now, what I absolutely love about this resort is that beach you can see is absolutely stunning. It is white sand, it is crystal clear water, and it's totally private. So you won't see any other tourist on that beach. You won't see any other locals on that beach. It's just ClubMed people. Now, the resort was renovated in 2018 with all the main bar, the main pool, the main restaurant, all being renovated. The rooms, excuse me, are due to be renovated in the next 12 months, but the rooms are actually quite nice as they are today. What I love about this resort, it's really big on that wellness aspect. So loads of activities around, sunrise, sunset yoga, Pilates. We've got aerial yoga as well, which is included. And I really enjoy this resort for anyone who's looking just to go to a resort or a destination where there isn't a concern so much to go outside, take photos of temples, do night markets, just really stay in one place, recharge the batteries, and just lay on a beautiful beach and have someone serve you cocktails. Great resort, also great for pre and post. Anyone doing Europe, instead of sending them to Singapore for a couple of nights before their trip, shoot them over on the 45-minute ferry and let them work on their pre-summer tan laying on this beach. So great for wellness activities, totally private, somewhere to really recharge your batteries, and great for families and couples. Moving on, we've got ClubMed Bali, sorry, my apologies. So located in Nusa Dua, a beautiful gated community with 4- and 5-star resorts. I absolutely love this resort because of one reason, and that is the space. Now, I was just there a couple of weeks ago. The resort sits on 15 hectares of land. So whether whether you've got big legs or little legs, it'll take you 15 to 20 minutes to walk from one side of the resort to the other. So it's absolutely huge. And when you think of Bali, for those who have been since COVID, it's still quite congested. The crowds are back. There's still construction happening left, right, and center. So it can become overwhelming. To have that kind of space where you can lay in a resort on manicured lawns, find these beautiful little beach cabanas, which I apologize are not in these images, but have beautiful little curtains that you can close up. And if you want to lay down there, with a book or your iPad with some Netflix because of the free Wi-Fi, and not hear another soul for the rest of the afternoon, that is absolutely possible. So this is a stunning resort, great location. Anyone wanting to head to Bali that has that sort of higher end of the Bali market, this is a great place, especially for families. Now, while we are a family resort at the heart of what we do, we understand couples don't want to be surrounded by children 24/7. So the middle image on the right-hand side is the adults-only Zen pool. So this is where you can lay an incredibly stunning area on these chairs, swinging chairs, listen to some beautiful tranquil music, and have the staff serve you, another rosé or cocktail. So great idea. Adults only Zen pool, and it's also located a short stroll to where the fine dining restaurant is. So you've got somewhere to, really relatively eat, swim, and hang out kid-free. Moving along, we've got ClubMed Phuket. So this is our one of our most popular resorts. It's located on Carter Beach, so 20 minutes south of Patong. And as of March 2021, had a full renovation of all the public areas. So the main pool, the main bar, the main restaurant, all the public areas have been completely renovated. And we did run out of time to complete the rooms, only because if you remember, Phuket or Thailand as a country, opened up quite unannounced and very last minute with not much time to prepare. So we opened up with the public areas, and we've been working on the rooms and the rooms will be completed come October this year, which is really exciting. Just a couple of things on the resort. It's on Carter Beach. It's one of the most stunning beaches in that Phuket region. At the back of the resort, you've got a few market stalls, restaurants, bars, if you wanted to get a massage or, buy some souvenirs or shopping. So there's enough there for you if you don't want to head into Bangalore Road to do some shopping or have some nightlife. Again, all the activities I mentioned before are possible as well, and some extra activities as well to bring a little bit of the culture into the resort. So you've got Thai kickboxing classes, and also Thai cooking lessons are included as part of your everyday all-inclusive package. But again, a great resort. As far as the renovations, even the pool, all the tiles were ripped out. The pool was reshaped, so it looks absolutely incredible. And here are some images of what the rooms will look like that will be available come October. So it will be really a flagship resort for ClubMed in the Asia Pacific region. Now, moving along to the Maldives, again, another big seller for us. We have two resorts, and I'll touch on both of those separately. But firstly, we've got ClubMed Kani. Now, as I mentioned before, ClubMed's positioning is 4 and 5 star. ClubMed Kani is a combination of both. So the resort, ClubMed Kani, which is located on this long, narrow island, is considered 4 star, where you've got interconnecting rooms for families, you've got beautiful beach villas, and you've got all your resort facilities. At the end of the resort is what is the image that you can see, is the 5-star wing, which we call exclusive collection space. And this is a private space where you have those staying in the 5-star wing, or what we call the exclusive collection space, having, additional services such as, free-flowing champagne, breakfast in your room, private concierge, private entertainment. So you do have a few extra benefits. But what I absolutely love about ClubMed Kani and the Maldives is two things. Number one, your whole experience isn't dictated by cost. So given in a world where everything continues to go through the roof, a destination where everything is in USD and becomes extremely expensive and you can get burnt very, very quickly, to know that you've got everything included and you can live like a king or a queen, whether it's, try that spicy margarita that you're looking at the menu, or a bit of tiramisu, or, fresh sushi, or a new experience, and learn sailing for the first time. These really, really amazing product in a bucket list destination where your experience isn't dictated by cost. The other reason why I would choose ClubMed Kani versus the competition, and that is for one reason, that there is more nightlife and ambience at ClubMed after 8 p.m. versus the hotel down the road. The hotel down the road may have, beautiful cocktails, sunset, and acoustic band, which is lovely. And that's great. We can have that too. But at ClubMed, you also have a beautiful white night beach dinner where you've got 400 tables and chairs set up on the beach. Everyone's dressed in white, which looks absolutely stunning. Beautiful white decor, fireworks, a beautiful seafood buffet as well. You've got local dancers, fireworks, and a beach party where you're dancing in the sand with no shoes on till 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, that's the little bit of ambience and nightlife that you get at ClubMed that you wouldn't get somewhere else. So if you've got any customers that, absolutely want their 7 shades of blue and green honeymoon Instagram moments, you can absolutely have it. But you've got those couples, that like to get a little bit dressed up, be a little bit more social. This is absolutely the destination for them. Now, that really leads on to the exclusive collection, as I just mentioned. This is our, 5-star brand within ClubMed. And just touching on a few of those benefits when you stay in exclusive collection resort, or at ClubMed Kani, the space, because it's on the end of the resort, you have obviously more luxurious accommodation. You've got free-flowing champagne after 6 p.m., private transfers. You've got either private concierge or butler service included, breakfast in your room. So it's really for those customers that want the finer things in life, more attention to detail, more personalization. Now, a really good example of one of those products, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, is Finley Villas. So located on a separate island to ClubMed Kani, about 5 or 7 minutes boat ride away, you have 52 luxury villas. Now, half are set over water, half are beachfront, like the image below, all come with your own private plunge pool, all come with your own butler, all inclusive. Again, anyone looking to celebrate a key milestone, a honeymoon, or anyone just wanting to enjoy the Maldives, this is the very best of what ClubMed has to offer. Now, one thing I didn't mention at the start when looking at the world map is that we also have a sailing yacht. So for those who are familiar, ClubMed has ClubMed 2, and this is the old Windstar Windstar sailing yacht. So it's 186 cabins. It's been recently renovated last year. It's part of the exclusive collection range. So again, it's very premium. Now, while it's not adults only, there is no kids club on board, and generally speaking, it will be completely adults. So a great product. Spend 6 months in the Mediterranean and 6 months in the Caribbean, and I can share some more information as far as itineraries and pricings afterwards. Now, let's move along to the ski product, because I know ski is extremely important. Now, while we do have 20 resorts across the entire world, I'm just going to focus on Ski Japan. Now, I know because Ski Japan is quite popular. So we do have 4 resorts in Japan, which is quite exciting. And what is, I guess, quite beneficial is that they're all located in the North Island of Hokkaido. Now, you fly into Sapporo with all of our resorts, and what's really, really simple is that they're all within 90 minutes of Sapporo or Shintose Airport, just in different directions. Now, the 4 resorts all have a slightly different theme and identity, which also leads you to profiling the right customer and sending them to the right resort. And I'll start with, firstly, ClubMed Sapporo. So this is the original ClubMed Ski Japan resort, and hence the reason why we now have 4. It is an absolutely stunning resort, and it's located 90 minutes northeast of Shintose or Sapporo Airport. Now, what I love about this resort, and I've been fortunate enough to experience it in in February, is that there is only 208 rooms in this resort. So it is a very, very small resort. It's quite remote in the sense that if you step outside the walls of Club Med, you don't sit in a village or a town. You can't buy a beer or a scarf. So it's just the Club Med resort on the mountain. The flip side of that is with 208 rooms, you have the entire mountain to yourself. So essentially, you've got somewhere around that 450 to 470 passengers at full occupancy obtaining the mountain. So when you're thinking of crowds, there is absolutely none. Now, when it comes to the resort, it was renovated in 2019, so just leading into lockdown or COVID, and all the main bars, more public areas, restaurants, and rooms have been renovated. So it's a fully renovated resort, my apologies. And the theming and the design and the decor when you're there is very traditional and authentic Japanese. So you see it across the architecture, the design, you see it through the paintings throughout the resort, and also even the rooms where you've got your tatami mat style accommodation for the children. So they are quite small rooms in line with, Japan, which isn't uncommon, but I love the skiing, fantastic skiing for beginners, intermediate, plenty of off-piste skiing as well for those advanced. Just not much to do outside the resort, and very traditional, authentic. So more boutique, more intimate, more traditional Japanese. Okay, and there's some images of the rooms. Moving along, we've got ClubMed Tomamu, so located also northeast and about an hour away from Sapporo. If you take anything away from today, please remember this resort, because this resort is currently rated #1 on TripAdvisor as the best sun or ski resort in Japan. And it opened in 2016. It was open for 3 years leading up to lockdown. It was rated the #1 resort on TripAdvisor, and it's now regained that title again. Now, the reason why this resort has won so many accolades, and the reason why it's rated #1 on TripAdvisor, just showing you where it is again, so very close to Sapporo, only 1 hour away between the 2 resorts. But the reason why this resort has won so many awards is because there is so many activities for non-skiers that if you're not spending every moment on the chairlift, you don't feel like you're wasting your ski pass by staying at Club Med. So what are you doing if you're not skiing every moment of the day? Well, we have stretching classes, we've got yoga classes, we've got guided walks to viewpoints to take breathtaking photos, snow trekking's included. Of course, the bar is a great activity as well. And directly across the road from Club Med, and we're talking, no more than 30 or 40 steps, is Japan's largest heated indoor wave pool. So you can head over to the wave pool. There's obviously the wave pool. You've got a sauna, spa, traditional onsen. And again, this is all included as part of your Club Med package. So not only is it great activities for non-skiers, the rooms are absolutely huge. So the complete opposite to Sahara. If Sahara was authentic, traditional, boutique Japanese, Tomamu is modern, international, very chic. Huge rooms, interconnecting as well, and fitting up to occupancy 6. So great for multi-gen travel or any families, any larger families as well. So really, really popular. When it comes to skiing, I would lean towards Sahara for more advanced. This is definitely more for your beginners, younger families, first time seeing snow. That's where I'd position it. And, just a really nice overview of the activities there. So you've got the wave pool. You've also got your yakiniku barbecues. So that's your fine dining option at Club Med. It's a traditional Japanese barbecue, which is quite cool. Tomamu Resort sits in the town of Tomamu. So you can step outside the walls of Club Med and buy a beer, a scarf, a few eateries there as well. There's a beautiful little ice village 10 minutes away with a free shuttle. So you can head down there and it's quite nice. There's a bit of ice skating, a few little rides, some beautiful lit up igloos, an ice bar, and plenty of souvenirs and Japanese sweets to purchase. Now, moving along to our new resort, which we've just opened in in December last year, or part of it was opened in December last year. The second half will be opened, excuse me, this coming December, and that is Club Med Kyoto. Now, Club Med Kyoto is located on the west coast, 90 minutes from Shintose Airport. So Sahara and Tomamu are to the northeast, Kyoto is to the west. Now, the reason why this resort is so popular, hands down, is the absolute snow and the snow quality. So as you can see from this graph here, or this chart, that the resort is open 160 days a year for skiing versus 120 for Tomamu and Sahara. So effectively, it receives 3 times the amount of snow as the other 2 resorts and has a much longer season where you can ski right through till the end of April, where Easter and school holidays now become a viable option for spring skiing. Just a little very, very quickly on Club Med Kyoto itself, and I'll explain the 2 resorts. But for the previous owner of Club Med, this was a takeover, built the resort many years ago, and he wasn't part of the ski industry, but wanted to own a ski resort. So what he did, as you do when you're quite wealthy, is fly your helicopter over Japan, and he did so in summer looking for snow. And he looked down with his pilot and found a patch of snow, and he said, what is that area there? And the pilot said, that's Kyoto. And he said, oh, great, well, that's where I want to build my ski resort. So this place is absolutely known for the most snow in Japan, and it's that incredible fresh powder quality that people travel from all over the world to experience. Okay, so I'm going to break it down as there's 2 parts to the resort, but they're all skiing the same chairlifts and mountain. The first one is Kyoto Peak. So this is Kyoto Peak in this image here. As you can see, all of our resorts are, they are ski in, ski out. So you walk outside your resort and there is the chairlift and you can ski directly back to the resort. Now, this is the look and the feel of the resort. This is the main bar and the main theatre area. As far as positioning goes, it's almost a cross between Tomamu and Sahara. As you can see, there's a lot of, it lends itself to a lot of that traditional look and feel of the Japanese culture, but it's got that modern twist to it as well. So it's a really nice cross-section there. One thing to know about Kyoto Peak is that there is no kids club in this resort. There is only 128 rooms, and it's only accepting children from the ages of 12 and above. So if you've got, just a group of friends or a family with older teenagers, I would highly recommend this resort. And as you can see, the rooms are, are beautiful, in line with the direction Club Med is continuing to go, which is, more upscale. Now, we also have Kyoto Grand. So 128 rooms is Kyoto Peak. Now, about 300 meters away from Kyoto Peak, separated by a car park, is Kyoto Grand. And this is probably a good image to see. If you look to the top right, you can see the building structure and also the ski slopes. That's Kyoto Peak. and Curo Grand will be a much bigger building with 237 rooms, where you'll have all of your family rooms, your multiple restaurants and kids club facilities as well. Now, being ski in, ski out, what we're going to do, or what we have done, is built a gondola which connects both resorts. So if you're staying at Curo Grand with your family, you can jump on the gondola, which will take, not even 30 seconds or a minute, and you'll head across to the peak where you'll get off, and that's where the chairlifts are. Now, just a quick reminder, as you can see the look and the feel of the rooms, the Curo Grand does open this coming December. It's going to be extremely popular. We're already seeing it, fill completely up for January school holidays. Just keep in mind, everyone, and when it comes to interconnecting rooms, we guarantee interconnecting rooms at the time of booking, which is great. So if it's in the system, you can see it on the portal, lock it in, it's yours. When it comes to our ski resorts in Japan, only ClubMed Tomamu has interconnecting rooms. Sohoro and also both properties in Kyoto have large family rooms up to occupancy 5 and sometimes 6, but there aren't interconnecting rooms. There is only 33 sets of interconnecting rooms in ClubMed Tomamu. But again, you can see the look and the feel of the resort. It's going to be absolutely stunning, and I'm sure it's going to be an absolute huge hit for anyone wanting to get across and experience Ski Japan. We really make a ski holiday as simple and as easy as possible by having everything included. Now, that's a little bit about our resorts. One bit of important information which will take place and is quite relevant from the 1st of August is that we are changing our deposit amount. So previously and up until the 1st of August, so if you do have any bookings, as of today, the deposit amount will be $200 per person, which is non-refundable. Moving forward from the 1st of August, all new bookings will be a deposit of 20%. Now, we'll also increase, as part of the larger deposit amount, in some cases, we'll also increase the length of time that we can hold a booking without payment. This has been moved from 48 hours to 4 days, which is great, and there'll be no amendment fees for bookings prior to 120 days of travel, which is exciting. So if you do have any bookings, anyone interested, try and get them in before the 1st of August. After the 1st of August, it will be a 20% deposit. Now, I know you would have received a few emails from myself and colleagues in the part of the sales team here in Australia about just registering on our travel agent portal. This is truly a brilliant portal, and we will hope that everyone's registered. If you are having issues, please reach out to Amanda or myself afterwards, and we'll happily guide you in the right direction. But the tool is, relatively new. It's less than 12 months old, and it's really simple, guys. You can jump on, you can make a booking, you can hold a booking, hold space. It literally takes not even 30 seconds to receive a quote, which is great. A really nice feature on the portal itself is you can compare 3 resorts side by side. So if you've got, a family, you could do Bali, Phuket, Bintan, or 3 ski Japan resorts. So it's really user-friendly. It was designed by travel agents to pilot it, to make it as simple and as practical as possible. You've got all your marketing tools on there as well. And I might just touch on some of those. So for those, we've got all your resort presentations, you've got all your fact sheets, you've got all your customizable flyers. Of course, all of your social media tools and tiles are available there as well. We also have an iframe, which is a dedicated ClubMed page, which is built into your website, and we update that for you. So it's really easy to upload. And again, it has all the latest offers and specials which are available for you. And again, we've got all of our training kits. So we go into a lot more depth. We've got webinars there as well on ClubMed too. We've just had one of our colleagues just return and experience the product. Whether it's on Ski Japan, Europe, any of our destinations, we've got more information there for you as well. So I guess that's a little bit from me. I think we've managed to keep it under 30 minutes just. Over to you, Amanda. I hope everyone got some information out of that. Does anyone have any questions at all on anything ClubMed?
That was perfect, Brendan. Thank you so much. So we do have some questions. One of the first questions was, will Brendan be our main BDM for ClubMed, or do we reach out and contact relevant BDMs in our state?
Great question. So I guess as a point of contact, I think I will manage this account, Amanda, alongside you. When it comes to just questions on the portal or some further training, I can lead everyone back to who their BDM is in their local region.
Okay, perfect. Next question is, which Club Med resort would you recommend for a surfing enthusiast?
Oh, fantastic. I would recommend ClubMed Carney. Now, the reason for this, a couple of reasons. Number one, in the Maldives, we've got two waves that you can surf directly off the island. So one of them is quite popular. It's called Ninjas. So it's a famous right-hand break. And Club Med Carney also sits smack bang 1 kilometer in 1 kilometer radius of 12 world-class surf breaks. So if you were to pick one island in the Maldives, which is in the best location to reach all of these world-class breaks, would be Club Med Carney.
Perfect. Well, you asked the marketing materials question right at the end, so that one we'll skip. Next question is, do you offer wedding packages?
Great question. Apologies, everyone. I didn't touch on weddings, but we absolutely have wedding packages, and we've got a fantastic groups department there as well. So whether anyone's looking to do conference incentives, big birthdays, we can organise that for you. But yes, we do. We've got wedding packages for most of our resorts across Asia, Cancun, basically for most of our resorts. And I can put you in contact with our wedding specialist as well.
Perfect. And that sort of started answering our next question, which was on, do you do group packages, special events, etc.? So you sort of answered that within that question, I'd say.
We do. Just, I guess, a really quick way on how groups work with Club Med, very, very quickly. We generally don't do it based on a size and a number of passengers. So you can still have 30 people traveling together. If they don't require anything special, as far as a cocktail party, a conference room, a private dinner, then it wouldn't be considered a group. So for us, a group is anyone who's a company traveling together or require an additional service in the resort, additional paid service. Otherwise, if it's 6 families traveling together, it would be just 6 families. Obviously, we can put in the file that they're traveling together, reserve tables for them at dinner, but they wouldn't be classified as a group.
Perfect. Okay, next question is, do you offer travel agent rates?
Of course we do. Yes, we do. So we have just reworked our industry rates, and as it works today, based on your sales, we offer up to 20% off the current offer in market. So with Club Med, we're about to launch our European summer or summer 24. So on the 3rd of August, we will release travel dates from the 1st of July through to December 2024. So we'll have our 30% discount during this period. Based on your sales, you can take a further 20% off. So essentially up to 50% for industry rates. One thing I will mention as well, sorry, Amanda, is just on our loyalty program, which is on the travel agent portal, but we have a new loyalty program and it's geared towards the consultants. So effectively, for every Club Med booking you do, you earn points, and those points can be redeemed for FOC nights. So I think as of today, for every dollar you book with Club Med, it's worth 1 Club Med point, and they can be redeemed to use at Ski Japan, Maldives, Cancun, as you wish.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, next question is, do you offer family trips or fam trips, I think?
We do. So we have a couple in market at the moment, and we're working on a few more. Some of them are chain specific, but we've got one that's open to the trade, and we tend to find each state works on their own famil. But so for those in New South Wales, unfortunately, or fortunately, I can share some information afterwards. But we absolutely do. We do run multiple famils, whether it's a national or whether it's state-based. And again, it's a conversation offline, but maybe we can put something in place just for the Archer group, and it'd be fantastic to get a few people away to experience one of our properties. So the short answer is yes, and maybe we can have a chat about that offline.
Awesome. Okay, next question is, can you send quotes directly from the portal?
Yes, you can. So you can do the quote. It's saved in documents, and then you can forward the quote. So yes, you can.
Perfect. Next question is, do you have trainings on how to work the travel agent portal?
Yes, so we can definitely do that. Now, the hardest part about the portal, if I can be completely honest, is the registration piece. The rest of it, I'm almost embarrassed to show you how to use it. It's so simple, but I am more than happy for anyone who wants to reach out, or I can just do a little pre-record of how to use the portal. It makes sense. It's such an important tool. So we do have it on the travel agent portal. There is a webinar there on how to make a booking. But if anyone wants to reach out, again, I'm happy to spend some time with them on an individual level. So no problem at all.
Perfect. Okay, next question is, what is the commission rate?
Great. So commission rate starts at 10%, and based on sales effectively, it's tiered as part of our loyalty program up to 13%.
Cool. Okay, next question, is there a specific age range to book ClubMed? I think they meant to
Really
say
good.
like their clients.
Yeah, sure. It's a really good question. Once upon a time, for those who remember Club Med, it was very sort of 18 to 35 and a bit of a party town. Obviously post GFC, Club Med moved more upscale and positioning and focused a little bit more on families and couples. So your ideal customer will be your affluent families. And when it comes to couples, we've got everything from sort of your young couples, honeymooners, but sort of that 40 plus, you tend to find is, where Club Med works really well in those positionings. And ski, of course, is really open to everyone. And that's probably the biggest opportunity for everyone is Japan. I'm sure all individual or all consultants wouldn't have to think too hard about customers that they know are going to Japan regularly, and they just constantly bring back other families and customers as well. And your ski Japan is low hanging fruit. So that's a bit of advice there.
Perfect. Next question is, are the ski-based resorts open year-round or only during season?
Great question. Most of them are operational now, 10 months of the year. So for Japan, on the ones we touched on, Tomamu is absolutely open, and also Kyoto as well. So great for hiking, mountain biking, golf, corporate groups as well, and anyone just wanting to experience Japan. With the European Alps, most of the resorts are open as well and accommodate a lot of weekend getaways, groups as well. Is quite popular.
Perfect. And next question is, do you have a certification program?
We don't. We are working on something, so stay tuned. But nothing will be released this year, if I'm completely honest.
Okay. I think that was the last question. Let me just double check, make sure I didn't miss anything before you go. Okay. No, that was the last question, and that was about time anyway, so that's perfect. So thank you so much for coming out today and doing this presentation. I know some of the agents already said the portal is super easy to use, and thank you so much. They love this webinar, and so we had some really great feedback. So I just want to say thank you so much.
Amazing. Thank you, Amanda, for organising this. Everyone, I hope you received a little bit more information on Club Med. I will share everyone's contacts of your local BDM and the areas that they look after. And again, you've got my contact details, so I'm happy for you to reach out to me anytime with anything Club Med related.
Perfect. And I believe we have all the BDMs on our specific website already, but
Great.
if you want to just resend that over just in case there's any changes, I would gladly update that. And then also, they were wondering if you're able to share your details as well.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I can
You can send
give
it
that
over
to you.
after, and then I can
Yeah, I
post
can
it
send
as
it.
with the other BDMs as well.
No problem. I might do it as a spreadsheet on just everyone in particular. So yeah, absolutely. Easy done.
Perfect. Okay, well, thank you so much, Brendan. Thank you so much, all the Australian agents, for joining us today. This was brilliant, as some of the Australian agents were saying. And I hope everyone has a great day. And until next time, you guys enjoy your morning and enjoy everything going on and sell some Club Med.
That'd be nice. Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye,
Thanks, Amanda.
Brendan.
Take care.